So you're thinking about becoming a surrogate. What an amazing thing to do for someone. This can be such a life-changing and beautiful experience, one that I've actually done myself. But there's a couple of things that you need to consider before applying. First of all, what does your health history look like? Are you in overall good health and of a good body weight? And just as important, what were your previous pregnancies like? Were they free of any complications such as preeclampsia or gestational diabetes? If you're suffering from any mental health issues such as anxiety or depression or practicing unhealthy habits, you will not likely qualify for surrogacy. No matter what, anyone wishing to apply for surrogacy must be between the ages of 22 and 40, have had their own child, and be raising that child. Surrogacy is a big commitment and sacrifice. Your surrogacy journey will likely last from 18 to 24 months. You will be asked to take medications, including injections, for at least 14 weeks, and also be available for a lot of appointments, especially in the beginning as you're preparing your body for an embryo transfer. And you'll likely need to travel at least once, most of the time out of state, and be gone away from your family for a couple of days. You'll need to commit to a healthy lifestyle and also refrain from intimacy with your spouse for a time. Overall, surrogacy is also a big commitment and sacrifice from your family, as you may not have as much time and energy to devote to normal family activities. Surrogacy is not something to be taken lightly. Now that we've covered the basics, let's dive a little deeper. Now let's ask, why do you want to become a surrogate? Sure, there's a financial component, but surrogates should be motivated by an altruistic desire to help another family have a child. If your main motivation is for the compensation, surrogacy may not be for you. If you're married and considering surrogacy, the support of your spouse is imperative. If he's not fully on board, this might not be the right decision for your family. I always ask, if you were put on bed rest at 20 weeks, what would your life look like? Who would take the kids to school and help with all the household duties? Support is a huge component to a successful surrogate journey, and not just logistical support, but emotional support. Do you have someone to talk to if challenging situations arise? Lastly, some women love being pregnant, and this is an opportunity to be pregnant again when you don't want any more children of your own. If you don't like being pregnant and all the challenges it brings, you may find that being pregnant with somebody else's child even more difficult. If you're considering surrogacy, you must truly enjoy the pregnancy experience. Helping a couple struggling with infertility have a child is one of the most fulfilling acts of kindness that you can experience. As someone who's been a surrogate, I can tell you that even years later, I still get goosebumps thinking about the moment at the end of the surrogacy where I got to hand the baby over to the intended parents and got to see the look of joy on their faces. It was truly one of the most fulfilling experiences of my life. To take the next step in your journey, please contact us today. I would love to talk to you more about what your surrogate journey can look like.